Hello students, Mr. Bastias here. Welcome to Unit 3, Week 4, Day 1. Make sure you have your meaning mapper, article a day, your book of knowledge, and paper and pencil to write with. Today we will learn about celebrations around the world and have discussions about how these celebrations are elements of their culture. Let's get started. Our focus word for this week is the word celebrate. Can you say celebrate? Repeat after me. Celebrate. Sounds awesome. How many syllables do you hear in the word celebrate? Celebrate. That's right. 3 syllables. Now, say all of the sounds you hear in the word celebrate. Repeat after me. S, eh, eh, b, r, a, t. Celebrate. Does this look or sound like a word in another language? This reminds me of the word celebrar in Spanish, which means to celebrate. Now I want you to take out your meaning mapper. In the middle, we have our focus word celebrate. When we celebrate something, we honor it and make it special in some way. Now, I want you to think of a word that reminds you of the word celebrate that you can add to your meaning mapper. Take a moment to do that now. I added the word party to my meaning mapper because when you party, you celebrate something or someone special. Let's get started with our article a day. Celebrations around the world. Do you see the country or continent your family comes from? How about the country you live in now? I see the continent my family comes from right here in South America. And I also see the country I live in now, the United States, here in North America. How about you? Let's get started with our article a day. Let's celebrate. Countries around the world take part in different celebrations throughout the year. Here's a picture of all the different celebrations in many different countries. The world map shows some of those countries. Look at all the different countries around the world, and we're going to learn about the celebrations in the countries that we see here. Peru, Festival of the Sun. Here in our map, I've highlighted Peru in South America, and I also have Peru's flag. The Festival of the Sun in Peru takes place in June. A festival is one or more days when people celebrate or honor something important in the religion or culture. So in Peru, they have a festival to honor the sun. That is the time of year when the sun is farthest away from Peru and daylight is shortest. The festival honors the sun. And here is the sun that they honor in Peru. Bulgaria, Rose Harvest Festival. The Rose Harvest Festival in Bulgaria takes place in June. Harvest. Harvesting is the process of gathering a ripe crop from the fields. So when you harvest roses, that means you pick up roses from the fields. People celebrate with folk music, dances, and traditional costumes. Many roses grow in Bulgaria. Those flowers are used to make products such as perfume and chocolate. And I see they are gathering roses and they are wearing traditional Bulgarian costumes. Ghana and Nigeria, yam harvest. And here we have Ghana, which is a country in Africa. And here we have Nigeria, which is another country in Africa. The Yam Harvest Festival takes place each August. And this is a yam. It's like a potato. A yam is a vegetable that grows in some African countries. People in Ghana and Nigeria wear traditional costumes and carry yams to celebrate this holiday. And here they are in their traditional costumes and carrying yam. Australia, history of Aborigines. Here is Australia. It is a country and a continent, and here is their flag. In July, people in some places in Australia celebrate the history of Aborigines. Aborigines are the native people of Australia. So here's a picture of the Aborigines. They are the native people of Australia. As part of the week-long celebration, people wear traditional costumes, paint their faces, and perform dances. One dance is called Shake a Leg. And here they are, again in the traditional costumes, and they are dancing. China, Dragon Boat Festival. The Dragon Boat Festival takes place in China each year in June. People in this country take part in boat races. The boats are decorated to look like dragons, a Chinese symbol of luck. A symbol is an object, shape, or picture that is used to give the meaning of something else. In Spanish, we say símbolo. And here are the Chinese dragon boats that they use to do their races. The festival celebrates good luck for the next year. And the last one, United States Independence Day. Do you remember reading about Independence Day before? We definitely read about Independence Day before, but let's read a little about Independence Day again. Independence Day takes place on July 4th. It is the day the United States celebrates its freedom from British rule. When people have freedom, they can move and act as they wish. In Spanish, we say libertad. People often wear the colors of the American flag, march in parades, and watch fireworks to celebrate this holiday. And here we see a group of kids wearing the American flag and marching in a parade. Now I want you to take out your book of knowledge. Write down 2 or 3 things you learned from the article and you would like to remember. Take a moment to do that now. As usual, I'm going to go back to my article and look for evidence so I can write it down in my book of knowledge. So the first thing we learned about was about the Festival of the Sun, which takes place in Peru in June. So I'm going to write that down. I learned about the Festival of the Sun in Peru. It happens in June. Another thing I learned was about the Yam Harvest Festival, which takes place in Ghana and Nigeria each August. So I'm going to write that down as well. Also learned about Yam Harvest Festival in Nigeria and Ghana each August. Now, this reminds me of the Festival of Flowers in Medellin, Colombia, a picture of which you can see here on the right, where people arrange flowers in beautiful designs and parade them around the city. So I'm going to write that down as well, because many of these celebrations also had parades. This makes me think of the Festival of Flowers in Medellin, Colombia. Now I want you to take out your meaning mapper. In the middle we have our focus word celebrate, and when we celebrate something we honor it and try to make it special in some way. We've already added the word party, but after reading the article, what other word could you add to your meaning mapper? I added the word festival, because when you celebrate something you can have a festival, such as the Dragon Boat Festival. The last thing I want you to do is to add the word party and festival to your word wall. And that's it for me, students. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.